Right now, I barely scroll my phone after this mentality set. So today I'm gonna share about how to stop scrolling your phone, right? It's a very simple behavior, but it's very addictive and I've been experienced that a lot, the rush of the dopamines and instant gratifications, all kinds of things when I scroll it. And I've been wasting thousands of hours, believe me, when I was in university or when I was working, just because it's very excessive. It's a very easy behavior, and we can do that anytime during any days. And sometimes that controls our brain for a very long period of time. And that behavior is also very toxic. Like after I scroll it, I can't recover my attention span for half of the day, and it takes about, I have to sleep to redirect my focus to one thing. So now I want to share how to get rid of that, how to actually unbound, detach yourself from that mental control by scrolling through social media. And right now there's a lot of forms of short videos. We can see that on Instagram, we can see that on YouTube, all kinds of things. They're everywhere in your life, and it's very easy for us to just make connection with that, and that comes up for a reason. So the first reason is that people's attention span is getting shorter and shorter, and that becomes a tendency. Like we didn't go to the social media to learn or to doing something productive. We just go there to entertain, and more platform is going to lead to the aspect of entertainment instead of actually quality content. So most of these content are actually junk food. So we eat that, and it's gonna get a rush of dopamines, and that's it. Why do we still want to do it? It has no nutrition. It's bad for our health. Why do we still want to do it? Because if we don't like this short video, we can just turn off our phone. It's very simple actions. But why are we constantly hooked by the short videos one again and again and again? And most of them are meaningless. Like they're really meaningless. There are people who carry a heavy object running. There are people who do the impression of other people's. None of these are beneficial for your life. The only single purpose that we scroll is to entertain. And here comes the question, why do we want to entertain ourselves that much? Okay, that's the real problem. Why do we want to entertain ourselves that much? Like we really don't need that much of entertainment. So let's see that problem in a psychological aspect. Okay, because human behavior, every single of human behavior is related to something that is beneficial to them. Okay, if I do these things, there is something that beneficial to me. And there's no such things that human do without any benefit. Okay, let's say I want to get satisfied, I want to be entertained, I want to get healthier. Okay, every single thing has a motivation. But so here's the question, what is the motivation of scrolling through videos? Now the first answer comes to your mind is that I want to be entertained, right? I want to be see something cool. I want to be there's something I want to be caught up to the newest trend. So these things are the answers at the surface level, if you know what I mean. These things are the messages that your brain receives, but there is a deeper reason that you wanted to scroll your phone, and that often related to interpersonal relationships, mental health, and fear. Now, and that is the reason that we feel guilty, that we feel sorry for ourselves after wasting that much time. If we genuinely enjoy watching short videos, scrolling our phone, there shouldn't be any guilt. After we scroll it, we'll feel like pride of ourselves, or we'll feel a sense of achievement to ourselves. But we're actually not feeling that way. So our intention in the surface level is contracting our intention to the deeper level. Okay, so the intention of our true self is refusing to scroll our phone, and our behavior is scrolling our phone. So these two intentions between surface level to the deeper level is contracting each other, and that is the reason why we feel so bad when we scroll our phone, if you know what I mean. These two ideas are fighting each other, And now how to solve it is to actually listen to the deeper voice in our mind that tells us to stop scrolling our phone. But most of the time we tend to ignore something that is from our deeper self. So stop scrolling is one message, and there are other messages, including making friends, including find a love, including anything related to delayed gratifications. And what's more important is that we are not addicted to the scrolling behavior itself. We're not addicted to the behavior itself. What we're really addicted to is the behavior of escaping the real voice, the behavior of ignoring the real voice, because that's too scary for us. Most people are scared of interpersonal relationships. Most people are fearful for women, for being rejected. And if we turn off our phone, these real life problems come in our mind, and that is what we're really scared of. And then we want scared, because we're too scared of that, we made up this addiction of scrolling our phone. Okay, so we need to get this order right. We're addicted to scrolling our phone not because the scrolling behavior itself. We're addicted to scrolling because we want to use that to avoid the real voice from our true self. This certain behavior comes from our inner self first. So the first thing that we do is to actually face our fear. And now you have to go deep to ask yourself, what's gonna happen if I turn off my phone right now? Okay, I'm gonna feel the emptiness. I'm gonna feel less motivated. I'm gonna feel kind of meaningless. Alright, these kind of feelings are the real feelings that comes from your true self. And I want you to endure that feeling. Okay, endure the feeling of not scrolling your phone. And that's the moment we'll realize that, okay, these are the real feelings that I'm escaping from. So it's like doing a surgery. If you take off that numb feelings, that's the real problem. And if you can make yourself peace under all that negative emotions, then I'm pretty sure that you no longer need to scroll your phone. Okay, it's the real life problem shit that causes you to become so scared that you have to use your scrolling your phone to relax. So remember, there's one time, there's several times I was really addicted to scrolling phones, including the time before I was doing including the time where before I was doing a presentation, including the time I was about to go to work, including the time I was about to approach a girl. So every single time, during that period of time, I was heavily addicted either to scrolling phone to video games. So you can also do the same thing. You can really observe yourself. What are the specific times that I was mostly addicted to video games? And that's the time, that's the period that you really want to work yourself through it. And that reveals a lot of problems. So addiction itself is a surface level, but the real motivation behind that is the fear of escaping the real life shit. Okay, so that really sends you a message. What period of time that I was most addicted to the scrolling? And if you find that time, and that often reveals the real life shit behind that. Because so for example, most people scroll their phone after they go to work. Why they scroll their phone after they go to work? Because they don't have anything to do. Because they find excuses that I already work so hard, I need a rest. But the real thing is that that's an excuse for them to not develop themselves after work. They knew that they are not improving themselves by simply go to 9-to-5 job, and they intentionally deceive themselves by scrolling their phone, and they use that as excuse for not taking responsibility for growth. So that's what we want to really reflect ourselves to, the real life shit. If we start from there, step by step, we can use this addiction of scrolling to reveal more and more things that we fear about in life. And the more closer we located these issues, the more likely we're going to detach ourselves from this excuse, which is scrolling our phone. So that is very important. We always have to face this fear and solve this real life problem from the root.